Weather from where you live.
Well, it looks like the hard drive may be out on our weather graphics computer. So our computer engineers in the house, we may have a hard drive in this computer by 11 o'clock, and hopefully we'll have our weather graphics back. But you know the old saying, like I said at 5, when life hands you lemons, you make lemonade, and we're still going to have weather tonight. 108 is what it feels like in Morocco right now. 105 Rensselaer, Remington, down to Fowler. A little more humidity in our western counties, and even though it's hotter in our eastern and southeast counties, the humidity is a bit lower, so it feels like 101 Burlington, 102 at Crawfordsville, and here at the station still holding at 102 for the current heat index. Actual air temperatures 96s from Kokomo down to Atlanta, also Jamestown down there in Boone County, 94 at the station, 95 Monticello, and 96 down there at Covington. And as we head into the evening, it's going to cool off very slowly. In fact, even at 11 o'clock tonight, temperatures will likely still be in the mid-80s. And at that point, we'll be tracking a line of storms developing. But we're good right now. Again, very capped. It's a warm, dry lid on our atmosphere. Hardly any clouds out there, just a few high, thin cirrus clouds. But our weak cold front is here to our northwest. You can see that represented by some of the showers and even a few thunderstorms developing up here. What I think is going to happen, we'll likely see a line of storms gradually organize up here. That's going to start to move southeast, and that may affect areas along the Kankakee River as early as near the midnight hour, moving in from the northwest. And there's still going to be some damaging winds with that line of storms. Now, once it moves into the viewing area, I think the damaging wind threat will gradually decrease. And boy, once the line gets down here into Lafayette, it will likely be really falling apart. And once we get south of I-74, near I-74, there may not be much left of this line of storm. So all of that said, it looks like the best potential of not only getting some cooling thunderstorms, but also a damaging straight line wind threat would be areas here from pretty much Fowler to near Chalmers, Walton, and also just south of Peru. All those areas and points north could get a gust up to 60 miles an hour in a few places as whatever is left of that line starts to move in from the northwest. After that, tomorrow afternoon, mostly sunny, still hot around 90, just slightly less humid, and it looks pretty tranquil with highs around 90 until a few widely scattered storms arrive as we get into Friday. All right, 7-day forecast, homemade 7-day forecast, quickly made when the computer broke down at 4 o'clock. There's your Wednesday through Tuesday forecast. Notice the high temperature still around 90 to about 93 degrees roughly. At night, we're still going to be running in the upper 60s to right around 70. The only potential of any scattered storm after tonight will be centered around Friday. That's when we could have at least a few widely scattered storms in the viewing area. And after that, that is it. A mainly dry pattern. Friday's your day for at least a few widely scattered storms. But the highs, at least they're not going to be 95 to 100. They're going to be more like 90 to about 92 degrees. And the humidity may come down just a little bit. Still hot, but not brutal out there.
Okay, you could just make a graphic that said hot.
That's all, pretty much all I need to
do.
do. Like you said, Jeff, it's been the same way kind of for the past few weeks.
Couple of weeks, yeah. Sprinklers
Jeff.
working overtime. Well, we visited high school.